The Shang-Chi release has been nothing short of a disaster, though it doesn't really matter. I think this movie will still pull a little bit of money at the box office, but it's definitely got a lot of things working against it. And Marvel's not really helping with this because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they've started promoting Eternals, which is really hilarious. Like, this movie doesn't come out till like November 5th or something. It's a while away before this movie comes out. Shang-Chi comes out September 3rd. Why are you promoting Eternals before a movie that comes out in like 2 weeks? It's baffling. It's like they're giving up on that movie. It's really strange. Like, you should be kicking Shang-Chi promotion into overdrive right now. But instead, like, here's an Eternals trailer and an exclusive reveal at Entertainment Weekly. This movie is going to be another disaster, in my opinion. 10 characters. There are 10 heroes in this movie. Who are the villains? They kind of showed them in the final trailer. They're like some kind of demons or something. Like, here we go. Another Marvel movie that just kind of has an evil presence that's just there to be defeated. It won't be developed. You won't get to know them. Like, there's nothing that's going to be interesting about the villain. Like, it's the formula for Marvel movies is getting tiring. Okay, they don't take any risks. It's the same shit over and over again. I think this movie is going to be a disaster too, but we'll get to that one when the time comes. Because as we get closer to a release, I'm sure these actors will start saying stupid shit like they all do. It's like clockwork with these people. But here's something that's pretty funny. Kevin Feige practically begging China to let them release Shang-Chi. Because here's the thing, like, I don't think Black Widow got a Chinese release. None of the stuff that they've been making is come out over there. They're for some reason being blocked. This movie particularly is getting a lot of blowback in China for a lot of reasons. The biggest one being the character Fu Manchu, which they find incredibly offensive because he's practically a Chinese stereotype. So Kevin Feige's doing like a big tour to try to stop this because they need to release this movie over there. They practically made this movie for China. So they need to release it there to make money. Now, I think they'll eventually get it released over there, but I just find all of this pandering funny. Kevin Feige is doing damage control in regard to the release of the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe tentpole Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The new Marvel movie does not have a release date there yet, and rumors have circulated for weeks the film might not pass China's censorship laws in the midst of backlash against the movie. As reported by Variety, the Marvel Studios president gave a 14-minute interview with Chinese film critic Raymond Zhao at the Shang-Chi premiere this week, in which he tried to overcome China's biggest concerns about the movie. So here's the damage control 14-minute interview. I'm sure, that's where his time was best spent. Shang-Chi has been bombarded with nationalist complaints for months now because of the character Fu Manchu, who is Shang-Chi's father and primary nemesis in the comic books. Fu Manchu has been widely seen through the years as being a racist embodiment of the yellow peril stereotype. Feige stressed that Fu Manchu is not involved in the film in any capacity, while Shang-Chi's father is a major role in the movie, played by Tony Leung. The character is not Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu is not a character we own or would ever want to own. It was changed in the comics many, many, many years ago. We never had any intention of having him in this movie. Feige said definitely Fu Manchu is not in this movie, is not Shang-Chi's father, and again, is not a Marvel character and hasn't been for decades. He also doubles down on the narrative of Shang-Chi in order to calm fears that this movie portrays a Chinese character abandoning his roots and embracing the West. Another point from the comics. Another plot point from the comics. Feige noted that Shang-Chi depicts the opposite, a Chinese character returning and reconnecting with his homeland after he ran away, which is a negative quality to the character in the movie. So this movie has everything working against it in China. They don't like this movie. I made, and you know, I made this comment before in the main actor. I made a video saying China hates this movie. And this dude who plays Shang-Chi, he was like all of my comments on Twitter. I just ignored it. I almost made a video about it. I'm just going to let it go because this guy's got thin skin. Big time. Anytime he gets criticism, this guy's all over the place. Even though he'll bend the knee quick. Remember the Nicki Minaj crowd when they were going after him because he made a funny comment about Nicki Minaj looking homeless. And he bent the knee so fast as soon as they came. He puts a big old apology statement out, deletes tweets. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get a little bit of a backbone with this thin skin. I don't think you can quite handle the pressure that you're getting right now. But anyway, this movie, I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. I think China will eventually let it be released. Because I think Fu Manchu, didn't they just pretty much rename him to the Mandarin, but he's still pretty much the same character? And now the fact that the character leaves China and embraces the West, that's another point because America is inferior to China. Remember that. We can't release a movie like that over there. How do you drop the ball so much when you're trying to sell this movie to them? You overall made this movie to sell in China, and you can't even get it. You can't even get it over there. Sad and pathetic. So keep doing damage control, Kevin. I'm really looking forward to the decline in comic book movies. It's going to be a hilarious dumpster fire when it happens for so many reasons. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments below. Also, if you would please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, make sure to follow me over on Twitch. I do watch parties, play video games over there. They're always fun. Follow me over there and come hang out. Also, make sure you subscribe to YellowFlash, my other channel. There's a link to that in the description as well. I do a lot of live streams over there that I don't do on this channel. Usually smaller and a little bit more personal. So make sure you follow me over there and sign up.